Hey guys, Jeff Goldtrap in Nashville. In Nashville, will I go to jail for not paying my court costs? Well, let's think about it in two ways. First of all, if you are convicted of a crime and you're asked to go serve time in jail, one way or another, maybe a DUI and you're going to serve an 1129 sentence, maybe it's a felony and you're going to go serve several years in the state prison. Will you have court costs? Absolutely. You're going to have court costs from that. And will this follow you? Yeah, it will follow you. The court will try to collect their court costs from you after you get out of jail or after a period of time. Whether they use a lot of effort to find you and collect from you is up to them. Some courts are more vigorous about their collections than other courts. Years ago, long years ago, I was a state probation officer and I had cases from all over the state because I was what's called a transfer officer. I had cases where people lived in Nashville but got their convictions in any one of our 95 counties. Some of those counties, and it seemed to me some of the smaller counties, were very aggressive about their court costs. They wanted their court costs paid and they would call me frequently. Now, so will I go to jail for not paying my court costs? If you are already serving a jail sentence, then your court costs typically are a civil matter and you don't get more jail time. They're not going to refuse to put you out of jail on parole or something like that because your court costs haven't been paid. Now, if you are on probation, if you got a sentence that was suspended, let's say you got a C felony burglary, you got a E felony multiple DUI, and you serve some jail time and you come back out to probation. Most of the time, a condition of probation is court costs. I've seen a lot of judges waive everything that they can about court costs, except litigation taxes, fines, things that the legislature has said this is what you must pay. But I've seen judges waive as many costs as they can, but will they send you to jail on your court costs if you do not pay it? If you get to the end of probation and the probation officer says, Jeff has done everything he was supposed to, he went to his treatment, he did whatever he was supposed to do, but he hasn't paid his court costs. Judges often have two different options. Well, they really have three options. Number one, they could say, well, you violated your probation, you were supposed to pay your court costs, you didn't, you go to jail. That is an option. I have not seen judges do that because most of the time they don't want to spend more of the county's money on you if it's a matter of them not being able to get the money from you. Secondly, I've seen this happen. The judge will say, we're going to extend your probation while you keep paying your court cost. Okay, that can be done. Your probation can be extended up to 1 year, and then after that it'll be extended for another year, etc., while you continue to chip away at your court costs. What I have seen on a number of occasions is judges who will say, we have decided to let the court costs become a civil matter, just like a civil debt, like something you owe a bill to the bank or to the electric company or something like that, and you owe a civil debt. Sometimes a judge will allow your court costs to become a civil debt. Now, court costs can be an issue sometimes with some crimes. In jamming up your driver's license. And that will become an issue later on in your life. Anyway, I hope I've answered the question. I hope I haven't confused you. Please like and subscribe to this channel. If you want to find me, if there's something I can do for you, reach out. Look at the end of this video in the comments. There'll be a lot of ways to reach me. I'm Jeff Goldtrap in Nashville. Go out there and make it a great day.